I am not bound to please thee with my answer. A fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. There's many a man has more hair than wit. Is it not strange that desire should so many years outlive performance? Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. My pride fell with my fortunes. Lord, what fools these mortals be! O thou invisible spirit of wine, if thou hast no name to be known by, let us call thee devil. Maids want nothing but husbands, and when they have them, they want everything. Life is as tedious as twice told tale, vexing the dull ear of a drowsy man. I had rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me. How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? I can see that he's not in your good books, said the messenger. No, and if he were I would burn my library. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Good night, parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. Speak low if you speak love. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek. Go to your bosom, knock there, and ask your heart what it doth know. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. To be or not to be, that is the question. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. A horse, my kingdom for a horse. We are such stuff as dreams are made on. The course of true love never did run smooth. If music be the food of love, play on. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Once more unto the breach, dear friends, once more. To thine own self be true. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Heat not a furnace for your foe so hot that it do singe yourself. How far that little candle throws its beams, so shines a good deed in a naughty world. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them. Talking isn't doing ... It is a kind of good deed to say well, and yet words are not deeds. Sweet are the uses of adversity which, like the toad, ugly and venomous, wears yet a precious jewel in his head. When words are scarce they are seldom spent in vain. And oftentimes excusing of a fault doth make the fault the worse by the excuse. Pleasure and action make the hours seem short. Talking isn't doing, it is a kind of good deed to say well, and yet words are not deeds. Sweet are the uses of adversity which, like the toad, ugly and venomous, wears yet a precious jewel in his head. Pleasure and action make the hours seem short. God has given you one face, and you make yourself another. How art thou out of breath, when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? I can see that he's not in your good books, said the messenger. No, and if he were I would burn my library. I had rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me. Kindness and women not their beauteous looks, shall win my love. Do not swear by the moon, for she changes constantly, then your love would also change. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is wing. Cupid painted blind. Did my heart love till now? Forswear it. Sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love is steep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more. Love is heavy and light, bright and dark, hot and cold, sick and healthy, asleep and awake. Reputation is an idle end, most false imposition, oft got without merit, and lost without deserving. Our doubts are traitors, and make us lose the good we oft might win, by fearing to attempt it. Kindness in women, not their beauteous looks, shall win my love.